Today I'm sketching in Tayasui Sketches. Hi everybody, Steve Elliott here again in my drawing sketchbook. Well, I suppose every sketchbook's a drawing sketchbook. My digital sketchbook, and I'm using Tayasui Sketches. Christmas is over, yay! Not too sad about that, to be honest, and I can get back to doing some sketching. So I've had a few days break, and I thought it would be nice to do something really simple just to ease me back into it, nice and steady. So I thought I would go and do a black and white sketch with a little bit of colour, but again in black and white. So it's a tonal sketch really, and nothing too complicated about this. This is just a staircase that was fixed to the outside of a building where the sign says "Come in, we're open," and you go up the staircase and there's no door there. So I don't know how it worked, but it was a bit of a craft there, but that was kind of a trick entrance, I guess. But anyway, I just thought I'd do a quick sketch. So I'm using the pencil. I've got one layer. I'm using black lead for this, and I'm just sketching away. And the technique I'm using, I'm sort of drawing a shape, and then I would draw another shape that overlaps that shape, and then erase around any construction lines I've made on, say, the stairs or the handrails. Like on that jam jar there, I just erased all of the shapes behind it, and I pretty much go over the whole drawing like that, sketching and erasing, sketching and erasing. So all done on one layer. The watercolor, that isn't done on one layer. That's done on a couple or three layers actually. But the initial sketch, all done with one layer, and I kind of didn't know if I wanted to do shading in this with the pencil or with the watercolor, but I opted for doing it with the pencil in the end. And then I kind of erased a little bit of it and thought I'll do it with the watercolor. So some of it's done with the pencil and some of it's done with the watercolor. But what I was interested was to kind of, just with really simple lines, nothing too crazy, kind of just get the texture of this old wood with sort of horizontal lines for the stairs and diagonal lines on the handrails, and try and draw the actual grain of the wood into that timber. So there you can see I'm doing it on that down post, and I sort of go over the old drawing, etching I suppose really, but trying to draw the grain of everything. The sign I wasn't too fussed about getting a grain, I just wanted it shaded in. And then I sort of thickened up the lettering on it. And then you can see I'm sort of putting some graining pencil work on the side of the stairs there. My voice is a bit croaky. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what it is. I may have just celebrated a bit too hard last night. It was Boxing Day yesterday, and me and my partner went out to a party, and we had a blast. It was really good fun, but my throat is suffering a little bit now. I don't know why, because I didn't sing or anything. I may have been a bit loud, I don't know. But anyway, it's a bit hoarse, so I do apologise for that. And now this under the stairs was a bit weird because it was very dark, but it was just sort of paving slabs under it. So I kind of put a few vertical lines in, then it made that look like a wall, so I wasn't too happy with that. So at this point, I've created a new layer, and I'm going in. I use the colour selector with white, well, an off-white at the left side and black at the other, so I could sort of select colours in between to give me a variety of really dark black washes and lighter washes. And I'm sort of just painting in the shadows really with this wash. even the shadows behind those leaves or laurel or whatever it is. It's I tried to paint the shadows rather than paint the leaves, and then just put some really quick washes on the handrail. And then you can see I chose a white pencil, so I created a new layer for this, put this on the top of the stack, and then I started sketching in some white or off-white pencil work for that little cage thing, and for sort of pick out some of the leaves, just to sort of add a few finishing touches. And I also did a little bit of the grain in the wood with the white as well. So the order of the stack was the white colour on the top, then the pencil colour, and then I had 2 stacks below that for colour washes. So there's, I don't know, what's that, 5 washes or something. So you can see I'm putting another wash on top of the original wash, just strengthening up 1 or 2 colours, not 1 or 2 parts of the sketch, not a lot, just a tiny little bit. So we've got a sort of, you can imagine this sketch being done with a very soft pencil, then using a jar of water and a watercolor brush just to soften off the pencil work. That's what I was trying to achieve. So that's it. That's my very simple sketch in Tayasui Sketches. I hope you've enjoyed this video, the first one after Christmas. If you have, big thumbs up as always would be much appreciated. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because I have lots of videos like this and I would love to be sharing them with you. So hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.